According to a recent article published in The Telegraph by Urmi Khan, children ages 8 to 18 spend on average 7.5 hours per day with some form of technology. Whether that be video games, music, internet, or their phones, technology dominates every aspect of children's lives today. While it may serve of great purpose in modern society, the influence it is having on children cannot be ignored. Ultimately, technology negatively impacts children. First, technology negatively impacts children's health. Second, technology negatively impacts children's education. And third, technology negatively impacts children's relationships. The first thing I'm going to talk about is how technology negatively impacts children's health. In a recent article published in the Pediatric Journal, it discusses how children are getting used to spending many hours in front of a screen, getting used to lives of being sedentary. Instead of playing outside, using their imagination and exercising, children are sitting in front of screens and getting used to little to no daily exercise. Also in the article, it discusses how children who spend many hours in front of a screen tend to snack on more unhealthy foods, and this, combined with lives of being sedentary, can lead to obesity. Not to mention the sleep struggles that it can lead to in children. It's easy to spend 3-4 hours at night in front of some form of television or internet and easily get past your bedtime. As you can see, technology negatively impacts children's health. The second point I'm going to talk about is how technology negatively impacts children's education. How many times have you sat down to do homework, like write this speech, and struggled to really focus without scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter? This is proving to be more and more of a struggle for children every day. One thing that I've observed among many of my siblings is how technology directly impacts them on a day-to-day basis. Just as I had many more distractions than my parents when I was growing up developing my study habits, my younger siblings struggle every day to not be distracted by computers, TV, or music. That is why it's imperative for parents to make sure that as children are laying the foundation of their study habits, that they learn to focus for extended periods of time without using some form of technology. As I have shown you, technology negatively impacts children's education. The third point I'm going to talk about is how technology negatively impacts children's relationships. I recently helped out with a younger girls' junior high basketball camp. The camp was fun, but one of the things the coaches and I noticed after the camp was that as soon as the girls got a break from camp, they all rushed to their phones. They were scrolling through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. What's sad about this is some of the best memories I have of camp when I was little was meeting new people and developing new relationships, and these girls completely missed out on that. Another thing I've noticed among young people today is the struggle to really have face-to-face conversations. We get so used to sitting behind a screen and talking like that once we're put in a situation when we're talking face-to-face, we struggle to really articulate our thoughts. So you can have many friends, thousands of friends on Facebook, but we struggle to develop any real relationships. As you can see, technology negatively impacts children's relationships. Today, I have talked about 3 different areas that show how technology influences children today. Ultimately, technology negatively impacts children. First, technology negatively impacts children's health. Second, technology negatively impacts children's education. And third, technology negatively impacts children's relationships. While our grandparents may have been surprised and even happy with how much we were able to accomplish using technology, much more than they ever could have dreamed, the negative repercussions it's having cannot be ignored. We are developing the new leaders and problem solvers of our world, and it is imperative that we critically analyze whether or not putting iPhones in the hands of 7- and 8-year-olds is helping them in the long run or hindering them from tapping into their potential, whether that be mental or physical. In order for them to become the kind of leaders that we need in our world, we need to inspire and motivate them. And in order for that to happen, they need to look up from their phones. Thank you.